Mereak Firmaxe presents Muthzaks and Friends Adventures in Moria. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe below. Episode 15. Every dwarf everywhere. I'm gonna go back to the west gate here.
Thanks, Sleepy.
Thank you,
welcome.
Sleepy.
Of course.
So, yeah, most of my builds are done in actually pretty cramped locations.
Yeah, my favorite room is still that 2-pillar resource room because once it's cleared out, there's a lot of good space in there.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used like the same room twice.
Really?
Well, no, there is an exception to that. I have used the Eastern Bastion, not the armories, but the place with the Rangers camp, and the area above that in two of my worlds.
The one where you get the Miravar, the crossroads?
Is it Miravar there? I don't think it's Miravar. I think it's
Are you here?
No, not at the crossroads. At the Eastern Bastion, right at the bridge of Khazad-dûm.
Right at
The Oakheart Stout.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Are you here now, or? Because I'm gonna take down the stone if you are.
Oh, I can port back to you. Be right
I didn't know if you were coming with me or not, but I'm done with this building, so I was gonna move it.
Okay. I'm on my way back.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah. Because I do like I like that area just around the bridge of Khazad-dûm, and
Yeah, it's a nice area.
it's also safe. Orcs never actually come in.
Really?
When I get sieges there. Now I can't say if that actually has continued into like the latest versions of the game. Welcome.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Not too bad.
We're just exploring our level, mining, cleaning up, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Mereak is smashing everything he can find, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm in one of those moods. Just smash it all. Gather it all.
You guys are on what level?
First level. I can put down a stone if you want to join us.
Oh, you can't be that far away, can you?
Ah, I just put down a stone there.
Alright.
It's activated. It's the only other one on the first level where we are, so you'll be able to see it.
Yep.
Can you still accidentally destroy signs of the Fellowship?
I think you can.
I haven't tried, but
They moved the one that was always right here.
it's around the corner.
Yeah, it's around the corner, but I think they moved it because people were complaining that you couldn't clean up without destroying it.
Yeah, because it used to be on a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be breaking my spellcarver axe.
Oh. Yeah. I should probably make one at this point.
Oh, that's true.
I wish they would put something in the game that would allow us to collect the signs of the Fellowship and put them on a display shelf in our base or something.
Oh, I've made that suggestion. I definitely want that. Like Gandalf's hat? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want that.
What is wrong with it? I've never seen rooms with such shadow. No wonder we couldn't get it open from the other side.
You know, I've never actually been here with somebody else, so I haven't heard, like...
What is wrong with it?
Oh, I triggered it again. Damn it.
I've never seen rooms with such
I don't remember what update it was, but when they changed the gather key, like if you run around and hold the gather key and you release it when something's highlighted, like the Doors of Durin or a chest or something, it activates it. It kind of drives me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They should not make that an on-release.
Right.
Yeah. Though I gotta tell you, the auto pickup was a huge improvement.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's probably the singular most beneficial change they've made to this game.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't believe they launched without it type thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What? You don't like mashing your key 35,000 times? No, I don't. I'm good. I gotta drive.
I was leaving stuff all over the place.
You do anything today, Axbeard?
To a funeral today, and
Oh.
then we just went out for pizza in a nearby city. I live in the middle of nowhere, like population 1900, and like 30 minutes to the nearest bigger city. So we actually drove to the next bigger city beyond that, which is like an hour away, and got some really good pizza and some other stuff. And just got home from that. So
I bet in your hour you could cover some serious distance, because over here you could say, I'm going to dinner, it'll take an hour. It's like 3/4 of a mile.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. You know, I do everything by time, so I don't even know how many miles that is. Now I want to look. We're in 1 hour drive, 62 miles. So anybody have the stuff on them to repair this stove?
No, the stove, no.
1 cosset steel ingot and 3 steel ingots.
Yeah, I don't have any of that on me.
Afraid not.
I didn't figure anybody would, but didn't hurt to ask. I think one of the biggest disappointments in the game for me is there's never anything hidden behind a waterfall.
Yeah.
Yes.
No secret passages, no secret chests.
You know, there's a couple things hidden in, like, the tops of some of the buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But that's it.
Right.
And the first time I found one of those, I was, like, so excited.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, there are secret, there are hidden things to find in this game. Well,
Yep.
there's
Or
a
like-
few, but
Yeah,
not
like the
many.
chests under the stairs. Like you got to walk around the back and actually look in the cubby hole under the stairs. And
Yeah.
I definitely think the people mentioning there are less drakes, they're definitely correct.
yeah, Did you guys see the? Well, I guess Mereak might be the only one in there now that I think about it. But that Council Chambers channel, I talked about people that are doing the bare knuckle challenge are saying that the creatures aren't doing enough damage on hard difficulty. Like they're doing less than they were before.
Huh.
Oh, interesting.
I saw you said that. I'm like, I didn't notice.
Well, the nameless beast isn't doing less damage, I guess, but the troll, we had a guy do the troll, the drake, and the fell beast all in one day, and he submitted all 3 videos, and like the troll was doing 8 points of damage per hit, and he should be doing 77, like 30 to 77 points of damage.
Yeah. That's
I
weird.
don't know why I didn't get the buff. Weird.
And then what was the other one? The drake was doing like 14 points of damage, and so was the fell beast, also doing 14 points of damage. And then the nameless beast, Mojo did that one earlier today and said that it wasn't doing less damage. It was still killing you in one hit and like overkilling you in one hit, but it took him like 5 minutes to do it instead of the normal 20 minutes that it took him the first time he did it. Mojo's the one that's tested the majority of these challenge fights for me, so.
Huh. I don't know. I haven't noticed that, but that doesn't mean anything.
Right.
You know, especially because, like, we're doing this hard challenge, and when I'm building, I set everything to low, mostly because I don't want to get distracted and have to fight crap. I'm like, I'm building over here.
Yeah, I do the same thing when I'm building.
And with us, well, we all know what we're doing, and we have decent gear now, and so I'm like, I'm not going to notice.
I just got a DM from a guy. I haven't looked at it yet. But he did the Troll King on hard difficulty, and bare knuckle style, and didn't take any damage from it.
How did he get around the shadow?
I'm not sure. I haven't watched the video yet, but I'll send you the video once I open that message.
Dang. There are a lot of people that really don't mind being glutton for punishment.
Right. The people that really like the fighting aspect of the game enjoy the extra challenge.
You know, I've seen a lot of improvement with the fighting in the game, but the people that were in the beginning complaining that the fighting was horrible, I'm like, it wasn't that bad.
Right.
Like, holy crap. I don't know what... I've played some shitty games.
I've never thought the fighting was lacking. Yeah. I've never thought it was lacking. I mean, there's definitely more robust combat games out there, but this isn't a combat game.
Right. Oh. Dang it.
Do you need a pickaxe?
No. If you need to repair anything.
We might as well.
Hey. We never built a base at Ori's camp, did we?
Nope.
I'm like, this is really clean. I jumped in to help the other day with that. What's her name? Like Onre, Onre. In the Discord, and like I've been in my own head referring to that person as the bug hunter because everything is a bug to them. And then they were building, and they had a bunch of linked hearths. They were building in Westgate, and they had Ubasam wood in their chest and linked hearths, and they were getting so far away and then not being able to access the Umbasa wood.
Okay.
So I joined their world. I offered some suggestions and like make sure that double check, throw down an extra hearth where you're losing a connection at, and just see if it fixes the problem. And that'll tell you that your hearth coverage isn't.
Were they on different levels?
Nope. It was all Westgate, kind of like right in the area that we're at now, and in one of the big resource rooms is where they were at, and I can't remember if it was sandbox or campaign, but so they gave me the code and I went in. I just pulled up a small Umbasa polished floor tile and ran the length that they were running and watched where I lost it. And then when I lost it, I backtracked, and because it wasn't like crossing the line and stepping back over, and I got it back right away. So I started running back towards it to see when I would get it back, and I ran through what used to be one of the giant dirt plugs, and it was a dot wall. It took some time to load, and when I crossed that barrier, that's when I got it back. But as I was talking to this guy, he was like, he brought up the fact that he was running all kinds of mods, and I'm like, you can't submit bug reports when you've got your game full of mods without uninstalling the mods and then verifying that you still have the bug. He's like, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Well, where'd he get all those mods? I mean, half of them don't even work anymore.
Right, and I don't know. I didn't ask for details. I didn't want him to think that it mattered which mod he was running. Like, I just like, if you're gonna file a bug report, that's great, but let's make sure it's not your mod that's causing the bug.
Yeah. There are a lot of people out there, particularly on Reddit, that I've noticed that everything's a bug, and I'm like, no, that's supposed to be that way.
There's a guy on Facebook today that was complaining that you couldn't pick up your crafting stations and move them. And what? like four people got on there and were like, yeah, just deconstruct it, pick up the materials, and rebuild it wherever you want it. And he's like, I don't want to have to do that because inventory space sucks. And I'm like, you're not making a lot of sense here, but
yeah.
And I got on and said something like, offered suggestions, and because he was also saying that when he deconstructed something, he wasn't getting the materials back for it. And I'm like, explaining to him that he's got to have an active hearth and not break it with his pickaxe, and then he responded to me, and then when I went to reply back to his response, he deleted this whole post.
Oh.
Like, okay, well, hopefully he just realized that it's not as big of a deal as he thought it was. Because everybody was like, most people were really giving him crap about it. I was just trying to be like, not as bad as you think it is, you should try this and this, and it just drives me a little bit crazy when somebody complains about something. It's fine to complain about something, but when you're offered a fix for it, and then you're like, nope, that's not good enough, I just want to be angry. That's the part that drives me crazy.
Seems to happen a lot lately.
Yeah. The people that join the Discord just so they can throw a fit about something and then leave.
Yeah. If I, one thing I try to do is like, if I'm getting really annoyed with somebody, I just try to not
Not
give them an
engage.
answer at that time.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's not going to be as productive for me, and it's not going to be as productive for them. So then,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found myself doing that a lot, especially on Reddit. Like, just don't engage.
Mm-hmm.
definitely, I went through Steam reviews not too long after the game released on Steam, and I
Yeah.
definitely, there were some really good Steam reviews, and some people had some really legitimate issues with the game still.
Sure.
I think there's lots of legitimate reasons to be dissatisfied.
Yeah.
With pretty much anything. But there were certainly people who were like, pack space is way too small. And they obviously gave, you read through and you're like, they obviously didn't try finding out whether you could ever get more pack space,
Right.
or try playing the game long enough to get there, which, your first time through it does take a bit of time, but
Once you know that you're getting that upgraded, that there is an upgraded pack available, and you're probably not super far away from it, it
yeah,
becomes a lot easier, a lot more tolerable. That's when you realize you don't have to completely clear the area before you move forward.
yeah. And it was kind of, I don't know if you were playing the game when, some of those, I remember people that. Do you remember the Rats Guild?
I don't. Nope.
Okay,
I
so there was
part of the Builders Guild, the Rats Guild.
Yep. They're in a few Discords that I've actually played in, so I recognized them when they showed up in our Discord, in the official Discord for Return to Moria, right after I joined.
Okay.
So, but
I've been
anyway.
playing since December.
Okay. Yeah, so this is right after the game came out.
Okay.
And they're a very competitive guild.
Okay.
But they've got some very clever and capable people among them, and their guild master was posting no death, speed runs, a few days in to this game being released, and just shooting straight through the game as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And I was like,
why?
That's some serious optimization and gameplay style.
Right.
It's not for me, but I still can appreciate somebody being able to play a game for the first time and dissect it in their head really efficiently and go, this is how I can get through this area. These are the things that I need to be collecting, and these are things that I don't need to be collecting any more of.
Right.
And all those things. There's a real skill set there. So
it's a completely different way of thinking. Some people just aren't capable of thinking, their brain working that way, and it's not a fault. It's just the way it works.
Yeah. And obviously, different people have fun in different ways.
Yes.
And I'm happy with that as long as it's not people aren't using it to invalidate another person's way of having fun.
Right. Or invalidate the game at large.
Yeah.
Oh, we found a statue we didn't fix.
I did, yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm exploring.
You must be exploring a new area.
I am. I'm in the Eastern Bastion. Just found my way in here.
Oh, good, we got another bat.
I think the Rats Guild was also the first group of people to put up an exchange, a Return to Moria like exchange server for trading.
Exchange server?
Not Microsoft Exchange or whatever. I mean like a trading hub
Oh.
for exchanging materials between different players.
Yeah.
I was part of that Builders Guild for a while. I don't know if you ever looked at their stuff, but they did like the giant labyrinth.
Oh yeah, I recall. Who was leading that guild?
He's a friend of mine on Discord. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
I can't either, but I saw him posting quite a bit.
Yeah, he comes and goes.
Okay, I was just about to lay down a map stone, and I got wargs.
Oh, you okay? You need help?
Yeah, I think I'm alright. I just killed 1, 2, 3. Good.
3.
Yeah, and I
The way
didn't have
I
black
got
diamonds.
wargs just made it sound like it was some sort of like contagious disease. Or something.
I got wargs, guys.
I think they have a shot for that now.
Yeah, crossbow shot.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Speaking of crossbow shots, I was up high and I got one of those torch-carrying goblins that was watching me. So I got my crossbow out with my first stage bolts. He took 3 of those bolts before he died.
Wow.
Holy crap, really?
Yeah,
That doesn't seem right.
it doesn't.
Not when you're telling me the Troll King took 2 minutes to kill with his
Right.
someone's fist. That doesn't seem right at all.
Well, minimum damage is 3, so.
Right. Well, actually, on the Drake, it's 2.
Is
Oh,
it?
really?
Yep.
I don't recall that being the case.
That's how it's been every time I've done a fist fight with it, and that's what Mojo tells me, and that's what at least 2 videos that I've watched other people do it have proven.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly possible that my memory could be wrong. Or it's possible that it's changed.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I'm being bad. I stole a piece of Reese's peanut butter cup from my grandkid.
Got 3 bats.
Nice. Definitely could use another garden spot.
Come on. Oh,
I'm going to leave you alone.
sure. What are you going to do?
Drop off stuff at the base.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put on some food because I'm starving.
Sounds good. So am I.
Let me know when it's done. I'll hop over.
Same.
I cannot play tomorrow night, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I have to get up on Monday for work at 5 o'clock and drive to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh my lord. Okay, first course is ready.
I'll be right over.
Second course is ready.
Well, if you've never been to Hershey, it is where the factory is. And
Right.
the whole town smells like chocolate. I swear to God, they pump it into the atmosphere just to it's freaking
just to torture you. Like,
I lived near a lint factory when I was in high school.
oh my God!
And it always smelled like chocolate when I walked by it. I feel fortunate because my wife lived pretty close to a Cheerios factory.
ooh,
Not quite the same same
yeah.
appetizing experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say I drove by an oats factory in Georgia, I think it was. Oh my God, it stunk! Holy cow!
Yeah. There's a town not too far away from where I grew up that has a corn processing plant, and on a good day, it smells like beer. On a bad day, it just smells rotten. And on a really bad day, when you can't smell the corn plant, just down the road from the corn plant is a place called National Byproducts. And they're the company that goes around and picks up all the dead farm animals and roadkill and stuff like that. So it smells really good in August.
Why?
Oh, Jesus.
What did they do with that?
I'm not sure. I've never asked what they do with it. There's also a dog food factory in that town.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Be related.
Dang.
Right.
I know my uncle had a store. It was a small store. It was like 4 aisles back in my hometown, and the butcher. You hired a butcher, and the butcher would keep the fat scraps in a giant trash can, which was always a pleasure to clean out, by the way. But this guy would come by and he's like, "Oh, it's the soap man," and I'm like, "What?"
Oh,
And they
no.
render the fat and they make soap out of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Correct.
There's
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of stinky factories in that town. There's a paper plant there too, and I don't know if you've ever been around a paper plant, but it smells like farts.
Oh.
paper plants do not smell nice. You would think that it would be pretty innocuous, but it is not.
No.
That's so odd because I may have, in my youth, loved the smell of a book.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what are you sniffing that book for? I don't know, but it smells good.
I still like the smell anytime I open up a book.
Yeah, but
Yep. I intentionally smell my books also, so you know.
Yep.
I'm not that weird.
The smell of a book is not anywhere near the same thing as the smell of a paper plant.
No.
Have any of you guys ever watched the movie Fight Club?
Yeah.
Yes. That's immediately what I thought of.
Yeah, there's a line in Fight Club where they talk about, because the rundown house that they take over in Fight Club is on a street called Paper Street, and there's a paper factory right there, and the narrator makes the comment about the fart smell of steam. I'm like, yep, that tracks, that's accurate. Like, whoever wrote this has definitely been near a paper plant. The best memory of that town growing up is there was a warehouse fire at one point in this warehouse at the edge of town, and for some reason, whoever owned it had been storing these large containers of like rendered pig fat there.
Oof.
So after that fire, for about a month, the entire town smelled like bacon, cooked bacon.
There are worse smells.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
true. It is true.
I didn't know where you were going with this. I got to be honest. I was like, "Oh, this could be really bad or not
Right.
so bad." All the dogs must have been going crazy. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh my god!"
I'm sure. How are we doing on coal?
If you got see it, mine it.
I'm
I
mining
just
in
made
one
us
of
a
the
second
elven
pallet.
pits.
Excellent. Yeah, I just made us a second pit or pallet of coal, so we have one full one.
I think I'm gonna turn this room into a warehouse.
I remember when they changed the capacity up to the capacity of pallets quite a bit,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
in 1.1.
I still haven't gotten like fully converted to using pallets.
Me either.
Well,
Just
I am now that Fat Stacks is broken.
habit for me to use chests.
Yep, I still just use chests. I might build like one pallet of each thing, but as soon as I start feeling like my area is cluttered, I switch to chests.
Yeah, that's a big part of it for me too, I think.
I like putting the pallet above it and then the chest below it.
Yeah.
Of course, if they give us that ability they were talking about to label chests or whatever, that would be pretty sweet.
That would be wonderful. Or like make signs or something.
Well, that's what they were talking about. Label or make signs or...
Yeah, like a signpost or a sign plaque that you could put up and then be able to edit it,
Yeah.
edit the name of it.
Well, everything in the game drops on the ground pretty much. And so
Right.
why can't you have a you know, it held by something like, you know, the wall plaque.
Right.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
Looks like they're
Legion
coming to me.
Westgate?
Yeah, I've got a stone down.
I'll be right there.
That's a one more for me.
Did they ever fix the respawning rock and ore in the elven pits?
Yes. My family game right now, my entire base for the entire game has been in one of those elven pits.
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
And it was all good. Nothing's respawned. There are a couple of areas I've noticed that repeat themselves where you can't get rid of like the skim of the the stuff on the ground, right?
Yeah.
It's just like the finest of visual coding, but you can't get rid of it. But it's only a few spots. I submitted it. It's not. I'm sure they're gonna look at it and go, "There's so many things we'd rather figure out than this."
Is that just where like the collision for the model of the ground is above the
Yeah.
visual, so you can't tap into the ore all the way?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the case.
I'll show you. We should get on like I don't know, maybe use Discord and I could show you like how to use Kiwi's mod too. Like,
Oh, I'd love to do that with you sometime. I also I'd like to show you how far I got to load that Kiwi's instructions before I got stumped. Because his instructions were pretty good. He gives you like his files and his Visual Studio, stuff on GitHub, and you just download it all. And so I got it all there, and then bam, I couldn't. He asked me to do something, I forget what it was, and I'm like, I Googled it and I Chat GPT'd it, and nothing. I don't understand what he means. I'm sure it's related to the Unreal stuff, and I've never done anything with that.
I was going to try taking that wall down from the top because I didn't realize it would all crumble from the bottom when you...
Yeah, they changed. There are a few things that don't, like this wall right here will have a little piece hung on, but if you do it from the bottom now, most of the time it'll all fall down. I am super exhausted.
Yeah, the only thing that's keeping me going right now is Ore Frenzy.
Yeah, didn't. Alright, you got that one. I'll start on this one. I'm sure Sleepy's like, well, I offered to rest.
I know, right? I was like, I went to sleep like a while ago, guys. Like, I am sleepy, though. Like, I gotta live up to my name.
Alright.
Snack rats.
Did you say something?
I saw some snack rats.
Oh.
Anybody's got free inventory space and they happen to be going by this elven pit that I'm mining, I am full. There's all kinds of stone and coal down here. Oh, we got a horde.
Oh, yay! How fun.
I'll take the blame for that one.
No horde over here, so...
Hey, they didn't care until I hopped in here with you.
It's interesting. I thought the hordes would stop once we killed the boss, though, right?
Well, I know that's what they do in campaign. I guess I've never paid attention to whether or not it works in sandbox.
Yeah. Neither have I, obviously.
Oh, hello. A bat. Yay.
Ooh, more bats.
Oh, there's a new one for everybody. Everybody keeps on asking, how do I find bats? In the common the common answer in the Discord is now run from a patrol or a horde and get really high, and then they'll start spawning bats at you. I guess they were having trouble getting dust down here, so they spawned bats down here.
Yeah, that should do it. I used to do that with sieges all the time, but in the Durin's Day patch, they changed. The notes say that they changed the bat spawning to be more on the patrols.
Okay, yeah.
Hordes and not on instead of on the sieges. Probably because a whole bunch of bats harassing you in your base is kind of annoying.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Another bat? Yes.
There's a couple of them down here.
Yeah. Okay. We definitely need more farm patches, so...
Build in a crystal descent. You'll get more bats than you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, you spend any amount of time in the crystal descent and you'll know where all the bats are at.
I did have one game a while back, so it's probably not even relevant anymore, but where I wasn't getting any bats in the crystal descent at all.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was unlucky.
I'm sure it was. I assume it was some sort of like bug that was particular to that world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mereak, if you've had a base down here for a while, I'm guessing you probably have it all covered by hearths, but did you notice sieges and hordes spawning inside the pits, or were they all spawning up above?
Before you have it all covered, they will spawn now down in the pits.
Okay.
If you cover it with hearts, they don't spawn for me anymore. Above.
Yeah.
Below. They spawn above. Sometimes it's weird. The patrols of the goblin men would detect us. And I'm like, I'm sealed down here. There's no way you can even see me, but it must be a proximity thing.
Yeah. No. They don't use line of sight for that type of detection, I've noticed. And it's not just, the goblins seeing you and creatures seeing you, always. Your character will also sometimes, shout, I see something when you're looking straight at a wall.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's something on the other side of the wall.
I've had several times where I've been, up replacing the pipe in the Elven Forge, and, they say something about Orktown, whatever the line is when you first discover Orktown.
So there's obviously supposed to be some sort of line of sight rules, but it's really funky.
Yeah. That's what you get from the verticality of the game and stuff overlapping, I guess. Be my assumption.
Yeah. Well, I actually like the verticality in this game.
I love the verticality in this game.
At first I was a little confused, but once you figure it out, I'm like, okay.
Right.
Just another skill.
Yep.
That is all you've got?
What?
We were singing the
Dinner for Me song, and we were doing the dragon verse.
Yep.
Where we get all stuttery and can't decide what we're going to eat. We're definitely not eating dragon.
Yeah, stew. At first, I thought it said 2 for dinner. I
Right.
don't know why.
2 for dinner.
Yeah, like, well, I can't eat you, so I guess I'll try to
Have stew
make friends
instead.
with you. But then someone pointed out it said stew, and I'm like, hold on, I gotta listen to this a little more closely, I guess. And yep, sure enough, it's stew.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, this is gonna make a good base right here. I'm gonna make a base here.
Did not
Nice.
get Aura Frenzy from singing that song.
I heard you.
Yep,
Your
I started and then stopped. I didn't have enough stamina to get the song started. So when you started it, I joined in, and then I accidentally hit the button and quit singing. But I started again, and I finished the song. Must not have been enough.
Yeah, I've had it bug out a few times on me.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a case of performing as intended.
Right.
But not as I expect.
Now I'm done singing the song, but it still just says mining song down in the corner and no buff. But I'm also it's not showing the buff, but it's not using stamina currently, so.
Okay. That's an older bug.
That happens occasionally still. The UI needs to catch up.
Yeah.
So many rocks.
We're dwarves. We can't have too few rocks. We need rocks.
Oh, now it says Aura Frenzy. Just took a little while to catch up.
Yeah, I'm sure it's because we're playing online.
Okay.
Is that all of it? Nope.
You guys want me to put some food
Episode 13, Exploring the Mansion
Well,
of Twilight. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna have to sleep soon.
Alright.
on? So
Try and do
yes.
this one quick and knock space.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a second.
Food is cooking.
Hmm?
Oh, food is cooking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I am starving.
Right, yeah, me too.
At least it's only 3 hit points at a time.
Yeah, it's true.
Whoa, it all just disappeared.
I took it.
Oh, okay. I'm
That
like,
was
holy
me.
shit, what the hell just happened?
Sorry, I should have said something.
No. That's the best way to do it.
Swoop.
Sleepy the pickpocket.
It's legal if you say yoink when you do it.
Right.
Yoink.
There we go.
Did they ever unnerf Shield Wall?
Yes. Not back to it being impossible to destroy, but they buffed it.
So I have crafted the shield wall one time. That was in my first game just to get all the achievements.
Mm-hmm.
I have never once equipped it or used it in any fashion.
Same.
Does it actually protect everybody in your party?
No.
No.
Did it ever?
No.
Okay.
No, it used to never take any damage, and you could hold it up and everything would attack you.
So it kind of protected everybody in your party by drawing all aggro to you.
Yeah, I don't know if
sounds
that
like.
was just
If that was the
because
intention.
yeah.
Are all the stone pallets still up on top of the sleeping quarters?
They were.
Or they look like they're all full.
Yeah, there's a couple like over here by the wood and stuff.
Okay.
There's a couple. I've just been keeping them empty so that they can, you know what I mean. You guys don't have to go looking for it.
I'm just putting stuff away. If you guys are ready to sleep, holler at me.
Oh, I'll be right there.
Anna's casserole.
Oh, what?
Oh, I
is
crashed
happening?
again.
Yep, so did I.
Huh.
Man,
This
we're all
happened
getting kicked from
to
Mereak's server.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. It's the second time tonight too.
second
It's
time.
weird,
It's not like we're doing anything odd.
right?
That's pretty low key.
I don't know. I usually get kicked when I'm behaving poorly, so.
Yeah, like,
So what are you doing over there that you're not telling us about?
huh?
Our story is
Maybe I should have rebooted.
I've got a loading screen with the anvil and hammer. It says preparing to join the game.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get a new code here in a minute.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I'll let you know when I'm loaded. I am loaded.
Davey said that he'd be on in 5 minutes, but that was 15 minutes ago.
He probably got busy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what crashed it. Davey tried joining.
Oh, you're saying we're just gonna blame Davey?
Yeah. I mean, he's not here.
He's got
Better
a
than blaming
nice
me.
new helmet.
Yeah, he can take it. He can take a couple stiff blows to the head. Okay, so it dropped me back down in the pit that I was mining in, and there is more coal here.
Yep.
Okay.
About 5 minutes worth of what I was doing isn't done anymore either.
Yep, it took me back to making food for you guys.
It looks like you'll have to pick Mereak's pockets again.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Is Sleepy secretly a halfling? Is that what you're saying?
Right.
I am
Absolutely.
very much a hobbit dwarf.
Yeah. My best friend there, Michael Burridge, he used to play a hobbit in our D&D campaign in college.
Oh, gosh.
My 15-year-old son, who's been playing D&D with me since he was 5, his favorite thing to play is a halfling thief. And to the point that, like, he doesn't like dwarves. I love dwarves. He's like, nope, dwarves are the dumbest race in the game.
Oh!
So it took me a hot minute. It took me a hot minute to get him talked into playing this game. And the only way he plays it is when he makes a character with no beard and gives it a hobbit name.
That's awesome.
Well,
I mean, I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
As much as I want to disown him for not loving dwarves.
I mean, I'm sure he's doing it for fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's just he knows that he watched it get under my skin the first time he said it, and then now it's just a way to prod Dad.
What up?
What's happening?
Hey.
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 Oh, I just dropped.
Mouse. Mm-hmm.
Something came off this armor stand. I must have picked it up when I was trying to shut the door. But I have full inventory, so it's still laying on the ground over there.
So back in 1989.
Man, that was like 100 years ago.
Calm down.
Thank you.
That looks cool.
That is sick.
That looks cool.
That was the gaming group in college. And
Is that
you'll
your
notice,
first experience playing?
No,
Okay.
I played the original white box set in in school, junior high school. Anyway, my character Mereak is there, Mereak, and the wizard Colony is next to me, and you notice he's got casting magic, opening up my pocket so my friend's halfling could go through all my shit.
Gotta load in.
Woo, hi.
Moving too fast for the game.
hi, Sleepy.
What are we doing?
We've just been mining and cleaning stuff up on this level.
Yeah.
I think we're getting ready to sleep, right?
Yes.
We didn't want to progress the storyline much with people joining it various times.
Yeah, sorry, I got up a little later today.
Oh, it's all good.
Just for the record, I'm perfectly okay with you guys moving on without me if I can't make a scheduled time. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but don't let me hold you back.
It's not like we're in a big rush.
Right.
That's true.
I'm just saying, you guys shouldn't, especially if I'm the only one not showing up.
Yeah. Same sentiment here too. So
Mm-hmm.
I know my schedule sucks. So
Very nice helmet, Davey.
hey, wait. How do you see my helmet? You're all the way over there.
No, 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 no. The picture.
Your Gimli
Oh,
helmet.
Oh, context. Sorry, you completely lost on me there.
It was missing.
I was like, oh, the one
For-
in game. Yeah, I like this one.
For a minute there, I'm like, is there two Davies?
Yeah, thanks. I ordered it off Etsy. The guy makes custom rubber like foam. He makes it out of custom rubber foam. You give him your measurements and then he'll make it. I don't think I gave the measurements because the measurements seemed okay, but now I kind of wish I did because it could be just like, I don't know, a smidge longer, but it fits pretty good too. So I'm not complaining.
I showed my wife, and she's like, "Wow, that really nice." Like, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to ask.
Yeah, it's a Etsy shop called Dwarven Armory store, or Dwarven Armory, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, they make a bunch of like Lord of the Rings cosplay stuff out of like foam or like practical material. So yeah, their Gondorian armor set, it looks so good. It's like I was about like, man, I was like, I wish I had $1,000 right now.
That sounds $1,000. Oh, well, it looks nice.
Are you good? Who all has that Mountaineers backpack? Because I still have the Adventurers, and I was just wondering if I could just.
If
Go
there's
for it.
more leather, go ahead and make one.
All right.
I'm going to Narvi's to drop off, and
And sleep.
yeah.
Sleep.
I have my ale.
Yoink.
And I seriously wish I could make more than one hide or leather at a time.
Yeah, batch.
I don't understand why that
batching would
doesn't
be
work the
nice.
same way as the forge and the furnace and everything like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would even be fine with them just like, you know, I assume I have to tan leather. If they made like a tannery and I just like waited for a while, I would be fine with that. Like,
Yep.
make more than one.
Alright, is this our new tank over here?
Yes. Be right there.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm over here making fine leather.
No worries.
You just put breakfast on.
Thank you. Oh boy.
Oh man,
Here,
I'm one
this will
short.
make it
Like, hands up
easier
onto
for
your
you.
head.
There we go. Oh boy.
Ah, but now can you get on the bed?
Let's see. I can't jump, so no.
Ah.
But this is hilarious.
Well, what if I try jumping and then you try jumping after I jump?
alright,
Oh
here we
boy,
go.
okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
Oh,
almost.
almost.
Nobody wanted to jump on my head, so I put my mug on my head.
Oh my god.
I got a bag of Takis. Let's go.
So you
Nice.
need one more leather?
I need one more fine leather, yeah. Like so. I have 9. Exactly 9.
Well, we can make a circuit to see if there's anything to kill.
Run out there.
There's always things to kill. Oh, I put lamps out here last time too.
Oh yeah,
I
they
saw
look
those.
nice.
Those look sick.
That way it isn't like pitch black whenever we leave out here at night.
Actually, I'll hit the second floor.
Oh wow, there's 3 bats right here.
I really can't express enough how much I love the moveset for the halberd.
Yeah, it's good. It's fast.
Yep.
You can
It just-
cancel. You can cancel into a block too.
Yep.
It's so good.
It just looks good. Like the fact that he stabs and he swings and he switches from 2 hands to 1 hand, and
Yeah, it is a moveset that I think they for sure consulted like a HEMA person for.
right.
Speaking of which, do any of you guys here do like HEMA stuff or like medieval combat type stuff?
No.
Society of Creative Anachronism when I was in college. SCA.
Society of SCA.
SCA,
Yes.
Society of Creative Anachronism.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have some of their chapters out here too. Wow, you killed them so fast. Yeah, SCA's out here too.
He gave me
There's
5
a-
hides.
Nice.
It only takes 3 for your fine leather, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll grab these cranberries and then head back.
Yay, I can finally have the good backpack.
That means you'll have to start carrying more stuff.
That's okay. My dwarf has been doing a lot more deadlifts to compensate.
Alright, where'd that other deer go? There he is.
Oh, I'm not counting my eggs before they're all in the basket, so to speak, but I have 2 potential opportunities for job coming up. I have assessments to do for unironically Roblox. That
Oh!
looks pretty promising.
Dude.
Who?
And Roblox,
Roblox.
it's a game. They're like a
It's-
game engine, but they're also a game.
Yeah. Like, kids are into it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, really into it.
That one, and then there's a tech startup in San Francisco called Mosif, and they're a API servicing company, provides API like software for multiple industries for a junior position there. So
Cool.
hopefully that goes well.
Good luck.
Okay, so I know that I've mentioned it a couple times. Yeah, and definitely good luck. That's awesome, man. I know I've mentioned it a couple times about stuff not stacking, but I definitely just verified. I left here with like 87 metal fragments in a stack in my backpack. Didn't use any after I left here, and picked up 3 from a goblin man, and they did not stack into the 87 stack. They went in the slot.
I actually like that corner for all of our backpacks because I like to just chuck my thing all the way over there.
Right?
guess what? We got more cranberries.
Yay! And I was actually finally able to use some of our Kuzdul oats for something other than planting. So we have the milled oats for the overnight bowl.
Where
Cool.
is it? There it is.
That's a good breakfast. Like I like that one. It's not
Yeah.
too expensive.
You know, I was surprised that I don't remember whence it was, but on the Reddit there was I think it was Axebeard actually that commented to me on that one, where like I thought like making milled oats or dough or something had to take eggs of some sort, and I think Axebeard had mentioned to me that it actually doesn't. It only takes oats, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm surprised that it doesn't take eggs, and then that got me thinking. I'm like, wait, is it even possible to make dough without eggs? And then I went down the
Oil.
rabbit hole on the internet, and then
Oh, yeah.
they were like, yeah, it is possible, but it's really difficult. And I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't they use oil?
I don't know. I didn't look up the specifics. I just
You have to have
read
some
the
other
article.
kind of like binding agent. Like when I was vegan, instead of eggs, I would use aquafaba, which is the juice from a can of canned chickpeas. And it's a lot like eggs. You could even like whip it and make a meringue with it and stuff.
I know that you can make, that's kind of like an old time trail food, but you can make bannock bread with just flour and water. I don't remember the specific kind of flour, but
I think it's the self-rising kind, and there's an Italian recipe that uses oil instead of
is that
eggs.
focaccia?
Yeah.
The focaccia bread. Mm-hmm.
And chichis, chickpeas, are an incredibly useful bean. They're used all over the globe in a ton of different food. High in protein. You can make flour out of them. I've eaten pasta made out of it. I mean,
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
chickpea.
pasta's
I
not bad.
like. Yeah, that's my jam, and it's got like 8 grams of protein.
Yep.
Per serving too, so I don't have to like feel bad about eating it.
my wife had to lose some weight. She's still working on it to get a knee replacement. And so we've been eating that and cauliflower crust and lying off the carbs. And
I actually really like the cauliflower crust.
you know, it's grown on me, kind of like a fungus, but it's it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not real pizza, but it's not bad. But surprisingly, I did like the chickpea pasta. I was like, that actually tastes pretty darn good.
And it's like hearty.
Oh, I found another room of resources to mine out.
No.
We don't have room here. The base is full.
I know. It's getting full. So like
I'm just gonna have to build another base. That's it.
we just need a bigger one. Yeah, we need a bigger bedroom too. Like
That's
get
we have to go up to the 3rd level anyway, right? So we'll probably find Dwarf, and we'll just build a bunch of buildings up there.
There we go. Ooh, we can make the mansion bed.
That reminds
Sandbox
me.
has the large tile that's just east of the one with the crevice, the ravine in it. Is that right?
The crevice and the ravine in it. You mean the black abyss? The abyss at the front near the Dimroth Gate? We're
No. The ravine with the river down the middle. It's 3 wide, and then it has like an L-shaped turn on the west side that's that drops down 1 tile.
Yeah, in the deeps.
Oh yeah.
No, the Dwarf proper room.
Yeah, he's talking about the upper city.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
That one is in Sandbox.
Yeah.
Just trying to remember, because I remember that some of the rooms aren't in sandbox.
Yeah,
The only two rooms that aren't in it are the desolation like piece, like the big piece with the broken bridge and such.
And then
then
the Elven
the,
Portal.
and the
Elven
Narvi's
Portal.
original Narvi's Forge area. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know what the purpose was for them leaving those two set pieces out.
Yeah, they were hard coded in the game because they were such a weird and unusual size, and I am now trapped in a wall.
No. No.
Oh, I was about to say that's an interesting explanation. You being trapped in a wall.
Can one of you
prevented them
guys
from putting
come
two-
to me? I put down a stone and mine me out of here. I'm literally trapped. In a
Yeah, I'm
wall.
on my way. Oh, you dropped a map stone and activated it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just port to you then.
In Westgate. Anyway, they were saying that they're such a large size that it was being disruptive to the auto-generated, map, because those were fixed in campaign. There was no moving them, and so, and the other reason is they were very difficult.
I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this first.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but my screen is all funky. Anyway, so they were saying the other thing is they were having performance issues with those rooms, and now we know why, because of the number of pieces. So yeah, I am literally stuck.
And from his perspective, you're just like floating and phased slightly in the wall.
That works.
Nope, I'm still stuck.
Try rolling.
Oh. Yes! Genius, you're a genius. Thank you. Didn't even occur to me to roll.
Spoiled the fun.
That was interesting. Never had that happen before.
We would have had to build adamant walls around Mereak so that he can permanently be in the wall forever.
Yep, just
Now Sleepy's on my head.
I do enjoy a good dwarf song.
Oh, now I'm in the wall.
Doggone it. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect. Make me the perfect miner. Cleaver straight from the core. Callous fist, crystal born, harder than the ice.
I see no reason that I don't even know what tier axe it is. My tier 2 axe should be doing great damage numbers to Goblin Men architecture.
Anyway, the performance problems in those two rooms causing huge amounts of lag for people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think they were going to retool them. At least that's what one of those guys...
It had me thinking, though, about sandbox generation in general. And for the most part, the generation is, it's different for sure. But for the most part, it follows the same kind of pattern that I noticed from the campaign. So it's like, you have this elven area, and it's usually a square of some sort in your first area, or like at least a half square. And then you have the Westgate area, and then you have a orc area, or camp area, and then it goes down. You have a Mines of Moria, you have a Lower Deeps, in almost a similar order to what you would do it, how you would do that in campaign.
Yep.
So I'm on the 3rd level, and I found more Mines of Moria.
Oh.
Wow, there's a lot of orcs in here.
Well, we never went there. Remember?
Just remember, if you're going to invite the orcs to dinner, ask Sleepy first, because she's been the one preparing the food.
Okay, yes, like, yeah, let me know.
Actually, you were the one who wasn't here while Sleepy was making food for all of us, I guess. Here's something skittering around. Ah, there it is.
Oh. Snack wrap.
Come back here, Snacky.
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 Nice. I
Goodness
cleared a
gracious.
whole orc room with like at least 15 orcs in it.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice to be geared for what you're going after. Like, that was one conversation that kind of ticked me off. Speaking of people who just want to find bugs with everything, I'm like, they were complaining that every time they get to an area, they're under geared for it. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point.
Right.
Yeah.
I see that comment all the time on Reddit. Like, do you know what a survival game is?
Yeah.
One of their bigger threads, I think Axbeard and I commented on it, was like, I only have one complaint with Sandbox, and it kind of seemed like, I don't know, like when the guy was talking about like how he was struggling going through the areas, it kind of sounds like he didn't even play the campaign.
Yeah.
Because like he was like, oh, I already have Khazad army armor or whatever unlocked, and Belagast armor unlocked, but I don't have all the stuff for it, and I don't even have steel tools. And I'm like, wait, hold on, that doesn't make any sense. How do you have Belagast and Khazad army stuff unlocked, but you don't have better than steel? You need steel to get to the. You need steel to get to those areas, right? Like, so I don't know. It just didn't make any sense. But like, so I just like listed it out for him, and he's like, and when I mentioned to him that you can just make the steel weapons by just placing the bellows, he's like, okay, so I can get somewhat decent weapons, but what about my Belagast armor and blah blah blah. I'm like, you just place the gem cutter. So,
well, that and you gotta find the forges, right? I mean, I don't know.
I told him just like in general, just build all the new stuff, light some of the forges, build the statues, just like you did in campaign. Just build new stuff. Like, just do it when you have a new stuff. Just do it. Just build it.
The last chit chat I had in private with Jean Paul was, please don't dumb down the game for the idiots that can't read.
Right.
I just, please, we don't.
Well, I think actually part of the problem here is that there are a lot of players who are used to being able to very easily look things up on the internet and not have to figure out anything when they play.
Yep.
And they're thrown for a loop by a game that doesn't actually have like a highly useful and easy to access web presence. I mean, not only are there not very many online resources for the game, but several of the online resources that were available when the game first came out were basically AI generated nonsense.
Yeah.
I've fixed some of it on the one wiki anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right, but like you had to like intervene in that though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, because I got tired of answering the same damn thing all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
I
a
mean-
note on my phone that has copy and paste stuff for the stuff that I repeat all the time. Like I just go copy it from the note and then paste it into the Discord or a Reddit comment or whatever.
Yep. Well, that's
I
what
used
I
to-
did with that guy this morning. That guy was dealing with. I'm like,
I
I didn't see any of that.
I admittedly have not. At least the last 2 days, I haven't just, like peered into the Discord too much. But
I've barely been in the Discord at all today, and if I did answer anything, it was just I popped in, I saw one thing, I'm like, oh, I can handle that, and throw an answer out. I didn't scroll back and read anything else that was going on.
Yeah.
dude, you are all over the place, man. I see you in Reddit.
I
see you.
know.
I'm like, does the man sleep?
Not really.
Word.
hey, I
Not
found
really.
the thing. Yeah.
Hey!
Yes.
Nice. That's probably my favorite beer.
Me too. I
Yeah.
love that
I like
one.
that one.
In
I'm
fact,
thinking of the Ironheart Stout, too.
Yeah.
I am gonna go back to base and get some cooking.
A lot of them are very nice, but the hop goblet's kind of the one that just like
Mm-hmm.
keeps me going through everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the working man's beer. Or
By
working
the way,
dwarf's
there's,
beer.
Like, if we ever need copper
It-
ever again.
It's
Like-
actually very close to my real life beverage of choice. It's coffee.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah. Us newer
Oh.
divergent people can't escape the coffee stimulant.
Oh,
Nope.
my
Yeah, no, I am like not okay without coffee.
yeah. I have
Coffee guy. I mean, I drink coffee, but I'm not an everyday guy.
oh,
I had 3 cups today.
no coffee, no worky.
Yeah.
I have baby Grogu Yoda dude there. And that's what he's doing. He's holding his little cup and it says no coffee, no worky.
All right. I'm gonna make us some food, guys, because I'm starving and tired.
Okay.
And yeah, and then we'll get back and sleep.
Where is... Darn it, this is not a good place to need to bring a platform out to. We're
Ouch.
getting this last little piece of ore. There we go. Got it.
I think when the ore in a room is like 1% left or whatever, they should just dump it all to the ground.
Auto clear it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let me know if you need me to sleep or anything. There is a ranger camp up here that I can get to, so
Okay.
you're a
Bring the big guys. Help.
All right. So are we going back? Is that what you're saying? I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Food's ready.
okay. I can actually travel back to you guys because I just got just enough black diamonds to get down there.
Nice.
Sweet.
I'll go ahead
Thank
and
you for
start
the salad.
breakfast.
Very refreshing.
You're welcome.
I'll grab a mug.
Did Mereak just say that the salad was refreshing?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I remember when I first came into the Discord and started watching Mereak's videos, he used to say parsnips were okay to eat because you could cut the green stuff off of them.
Yeah. Yeah, dwarves don't eat green food. Ah!
I don't
am
like
back.
green food. Alright.
I have returned. And I have no stamina. Alright.
Well, there's food for you.
What on earth did I just climb up on? Okay. I swear the dwarves in this game are part cat. You go near anything that you can climb up on, and poof, you're climbing.
Yep.
There was actually one of the developers said something in a YouTube video or that they discussed adding cats to the game as companions at one point.
Oh, I
God.
remember
Why
that.
didn't they keep it? Why didn't they keep it?
I know.
I
Have
would
you guys-
love to see animal companions in this game. I think it would be a
Yeah.
very good balance for like the question of like having someone with you without spoiling the.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, my grandson got up.
Uh-oh.
He must have gone to my wife. I didn't notice him get up. Damn it. Now she's going to be mad. Oh, well.
Hi.
Hello.
Sing without Mereak.
Oh,
The cellars are stocked with drink enough to drown the distant sea. For those who toil, the wealth of soil is his who finds it first. And when you tire, sit by the fire with drink to slake your thirst.
thank you for watching Mereak Firmaxe presents Muthzaks and Friends Adventures in Moria. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe below. Episode 15. Every dwarf, everywhere.